Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on, where you are in the world. And wherever you are, I hope you're having a great day, evening, morning, afternoon, or night. I'm here, and so is Annie. Hi, Annie. Hi, my baby. Did you bring Mama to Bob? Well, we had a good day today. Can't remember what I did. Let's see. Oh, I went to the Dollar Tree. I was trying to find another little bag that hangs on the side of my wheelchair that a friend gave me. And I got over there. Of course, I couldn't find it. They had the larger sizes, but not the smaller one that I needed. But, I'm there. So I picked up a couple of Christmas cards. I picked up some ribbon. Picked up some, some hot tamales for my daughter's family's Christmas box. And I got some Elmer's glue, but when I got home I didn't have any Elmer's glue, so I don't know what happened to my Elmer's glue, but it didn't arrive home with me. Anyway, such as it is. Well, and the cases of dog food that I ordered from Walmart, my grandson went there and sat for an hour, and they never brought the order out. So today my grandson went there and he picked it up and he brought it here. Problem was there was only 3 cases in my order. So I said, John, is there any more cases here? He goes, no, that's all that they put in the back there. And I went, oh, well, can you call them? Anyway, I didn't know. The boy had somewhere to go. He's going to be at the school doing ushering and for extra credit. Anyway, so I said, can you call him? Because I'm still, getting the stuff from the back of the van into the house. So he called him, and then he went right back over there, and they gave him 3 more cases of food. And it turned out that it was beef, half of them, in a case, half of them are beef and half of them are chicken. Well, Annie doesn't do so well with the chicken. So, anyway, I call Walmart store. I'm like, this is ridiculous. My poor grandson, he's so mad at me when he brought the other 3 cases back. He sat him on the sidewalk, sent me a text, your dog food's on the sidewalk. I'm like, oh, this kid is just fuming. Anyway, I'm like, he'll never want to go pick up my groceries again. But I didn't ask him. I asked my daughter, and then anyway, she doesn't go anywhere. Truly, she doesn't leave the house. So anyway, I guess she asked him to go, but she has gone for me in the past. But anyway, so I'm on the phone with the Walmart grocery, and I said, I don't know. I'm so frustrated here now because, and I went through the whole thing, wait for an hour, he waited, and they never came out, and then he went back today, and they only gave him 3 cases, and anyway, she said, do you have your order number? So I pulled it up because when I got the order notification, I sent that right to my daughter via email. So I wasn't paying any attention to any of it because they had her email then, so they would send it to her. But they weren't sending it to her, they were still sending it to me. Anyway, so when I pull up the order, I said, well, it shows here that they only gave me 3 cases of the stuff. I said, but I ordered the 6, and so I said, but he waited for an hour yesterday. I said, and then he came back and he brought my stuff today. I said, and then there were 3 cases missing So he called and he went back and they gave him 3 cases. I said, but they gave him the beef and the chicken instead of the beef and the filet mignon. And so, yeah, the dog's eating filet mignon, you know, anyway. But so then I said, well, you guys only charged me for the 3 cases. I said, I'm sorry. I said, I didn't realize that you were only going to fill it, because yesterday when he couldn't get the order, I called the store and they said, oh no, we got the whole order here. It's ready to go. And I'm like, okay, great. So I'm thinking, yes, I'm going to get those 6 cases because now they're getting hard to find. Anyway, the lady says, I'm really sorry for your inconvenience. She says, I'm going to refund your money. And I told her, I said, and I ordered 1 bell pepper, red bell pepper, and they sent me 2. She goes, I'm just going to refund your order. And I said, well, I have, the 3 cases. And she goes, no. She says, it's okay for all your inconvenience. I said, my grandson's so mad. I doubt if he's ever going to pick up groceries for me again. Anyway, she was very nice and she refunded my money for the 3 cases that they did fill and told me not to worry about the other 3 cases that they sent that were the wrong thing. And so, anyway, I got 6 cases of dog food, 2 bell peppers, and a pack of ice cream cones for $0. I'm like, oh my goodness, this is another blessing from God, because my daughter told me that they're in financial trouble again. And so I told her, I said, well, maybe you should call Secret Santa because, I've spent my money paying my bills and stuff. And then, the Walmart thing. And so then I'm thinking, now I can get Maddie a really nice present for Christmas. And I made a comment somewhere in somebody's thing. I said, yeah, Santa's so skinny this year, he could fit through the crack in a windshield. But it's all good. It's all fine. It's not about the presents anyway. But when you have little ones, it's important, if they've come to know Santa Claus, that Santa Claus doesn't forget them. So I would like to ask, is there anyone in our group who has little children that Santa may not make it this year? If you're in that situation, please put your name down below and I will put my email address there for you to email me. Okay? Okay. All right. So, anyway, I'm going to read tonight. We'll be in the book of Ecclesiastes in chapter 8 in the Old Testament in the King James Version of the Holy Bible. And I hope you guys had a really good day today as well. Now, chapter 8. Who is as the wise man, and knoweth the interpretation of a thing? A man's wisdom maketh his face to shine, and the boldness of his face shall be changed, or the strength or sternness of his face. I counsel thee to keep the king's commandment, and that in regard of the oath of God, or for the sake of the oath of God. Be not hasty to go out of his sight, or presence. Stand not in an evil thing, or do not take your stand for an evil thing. For he doeth whatsoever pleaseth him. Where the word of as a king is, there is power. And who may say unto him, what doest thou? Whoso keepeth the commandment shall feel no evil thing, or shall not experience nothing harmful by keeping the commandment. And a wise man's heart discerneth both time and judgment, or knows both time and judgment. Because to every purpose or matter in which one delights, there is time and judgment. Therefore the misery of man is great upon him, for he knoweth not that which shall be. For who can tell him when it shall be? There is no man that hath power over the Spirit to retain the Spirit, neither hath he power in the day of death, and there is no discharge in that war. Neither shall wickedness deliver those that are given to it. All this have I seen, and applied my heart unto every work that is done under the sun. There is a time wherein one man ruleth over another to his own hurt. So when you lord over somebody else. And so I saw the wicked buried, who had come and gone from the place of the holy, or from the holiness. And they were forgotten in the city where they had so done. This also is vanity. Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily. This makes me think about the whole situation with the ballots right now and everything. It says, because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil. Now, if anybody wants to share this verse with their friends, it's Ecclesiastes Chapter 8, verse 11. Now we'll go to verse 12. Though a sinner do evil 100 times, and his days be prolonged, yet surely I know that it shall be well with them that fear God, which fear before him. But it shall not be well with the wicked, neither shall he prolong his days, which are as a shadow, because he feareth not before God. There is a vanity which is done upon the earth, that there be just men, unto whom it happeneth according to the work of the wicked. Again, there be wicked men, to whom it happeneth according to the work of the righteous. I said that this is also vanity. Or I said that this also is vanity. Then I commended mirth or joy, because a man hath no better thing under the sun than to eat and to drink and to be merry, for that shall abide with him of his labor the days of his life, which God giveth him under the sun. When I applied mine heart to know wisdom, and to see the business that is done upon the earth, for also there is that neither day nor night seeth sleep with his eyes. Then I beheld all the work of God, that a man cannot find out the work that is done under the sun, because though a man labor to seek it out, yet he shall not find it. Yea, further, though a wise man think or attempts to know it, yet shall he not be able to find it. You can't find the ways of God and how he works. You know, we can seek it, and that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to learn who our God is, how he thinks and how he works things out, and how he is just in his judgment and full of mercy and grace, and that he's a jealous God. And he does things that we don't understand because, you know, he's God, and we're these little puny little creatures, and so what we think is like a great accomplishment for us as a human being, to God it's mere folly. So I think this is a lot why Solomon keeps saying these things are like vanity. It's futility. It's the grasping of wind or the vexation of the spirit, which is starting to make sense to me now. The more I read of Ecclesiastes, it's starting to soak in how Solomon is reasoning in regards to God. And then I don't know. I'm wondering if there's something wrong with Annie's eyes at this point, because she sure does miss that ball an awful lot. I mean, an awful lot. But I want to read something else to you. I'm going to turn this into another video. So, as always, I love you. Merry Christmas.